Welcome to an all-new episode of Work in Progress with John Lane and Will Barfield. This podcast explores leadership traits under stress with a special guest each week. We use a simple and accurate OAD assessment to identify key personality traits or superpowers, as well as the shadow side, kryptonite traits that appear when we're under stress. As always, we'll have some pod banter, shameless plugging, and we'll even let our guests talk for a bit. Of course, no humble brags. Welcome to the show. Hi, everybody. John Lane here. I'm really excited to wrap up my week with all of you. My partner, Will Barfield, and I launched our Leadership Traits Under Pressure program, focusing on superpowers, not kryptonite. I wrote a bunch about it this week. Thanks to everybody who commented and responded to my posts. It was very felt good to see that, so thank you. Today I'm going to do a quick video on thinking about reflections of my superpowers and how they help me in the world, but then also about how do I avoid some of the flip side of that, which is what we consider the kryptonite. So first, when I reflect on my superpowers, these are the things that I think I do well and try to offer as gifts to the world. So one is I'm really good at keeping things moving. Two, I'm a natural helper. Helping people recharges my battery. Networking can often come easily to me, and I know that's not true of everybody. I spin plates well, which means I can keep a lot of things going simultaneously. I'm a good partner. Not only can I delegate, but I will delegate. I'll share initiatives, which then also allows me to feel good about sharing credit, which I will do as much as possible because I'd rather have a team win than an individual win. When I think about avoiding kryptonite, here's a couple of things that occurred to me as I was getting ready to make this video. So one is I try not to become too emotionally attached to outcomes. Thank you, Josh Braun. Two is I try to remember that faster is not always better. Oftentimes faster is just not better. To that, I try to think about measuring twice, maybe 3 times. I had to do this video a couple of times because I went too fast. So that shows up all the time. And then the last one I think about is winning argument is not really winning. So when I find myself in an argumentative posture, when I can, not always successful, I will try to pull myself out of it and revert more to my superpowers, which is being a helper and empathetic to other people and try to see the other side. Don't always do it well, but that's how I think about it. Thank you, everybody, for being part of this important week for us. I'll put another link to the ebook in the comments. And next week, we're up with Will Barfield, my partner in crime. He is going to go through more or less the same process, and we're going to hear about how he thinks about his superpowers, which are very different than mine, but then also how he avoids kryptonite. And we'll have some other special guests over the coming days and weeks. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Bye. Work in Progress is a podcast presentation of Slipshod Productions, available on LinkedIn and YouTube. Executive produced and starring John Lane and Will Barfield. Talent booking, production, and editing by John Lane. Thanks for watching. See you next week.